and welcome back to Ask a Pennsylvania Dutchman. My name is Chris LaRose, and this here is Doug Maidenford, our resident Pennsylvania Dutchman. We fish boo.
Oh, ich bin all right. Chris, we don't have a question this week because I got it. Listen to this. You were at my house last weekend.
I was.
And we're sitting there, and I got this alert on my phone to remind me that this one road was going to be closed. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Because Chris said, well, why's the road going to be closed? I said, there's a triathlon that happens every summer near where I live. And then we started thinking about this, and I really wonder about, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure most of you do, a triathlon, you have an athlete that swims a certain amount of distance, then you bicycle for a certain amount of distance, then you run for a certain amount of distance. It's all one race. And I think this one by my house was like 70 total miles or something.
70 miles?
Something ridiculous like this.
Who would do that?
That's my question. Who in their right mind would ever say, you know what, I'm going to wake up today,
I think I'm just going to go
swim a couple miles, I'm going to go bicycle for 50 miles, and I'm going to go run then for 30 miles. It made me want to cuts. And I just don't understand these people.
I get winded just getting out of bed in the morning.
Sometimes, let alone trying to do it 3 times. I need someone. I don't know. I don't have any friends.
It takes me 3 times to get out of bed some days.
I don't have any friends that do this stuff, so I can't ask them. So I mean, if you're a triathlete, this is up where I live in the mountains. They do these trail runs. 100 miles. These people run 100 miles. What is wrong with these people?
I'll tell you what. I'd be a diathlete because I would keel over dead if I tried any of that stuff.
Why would you want to run 100 miles when you have a car?
Yeah. We evolved as a species to not need to run 100 miles.
Apparently not. I just don't get it. And, then I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm being a little too harsh. Maybe I am. These people, if it's what they like to do, who cares? Let them do it. It's not hurting you, Doug. That's true.
Yeah, but all the roads were closed that day.
They were closed. Yeah.
I had to watch out for swimmers on the road.
No, you didn't.
They were swimming first, and then they rode their bicycles. They were swimmers on the road.
That's true.
You gotta watch out for swimmers on the road.
Did you ever think you'd say that?
No.
And
What's this world coming to?
And they were all crazy.
Watching out for swimmers on the road.
Every one of them was probably crazy.
Yeah,
I was thinking, I have a philosophical question for you now that we're talking about this. We know no normal Pennsylvania Dutch person, because we're all sane, would never do a triathlon. But if there was like
what would ours be?
Triathlon version, a Pennsylvania Dutch version of a triathlon. Here's I'm going to run this by you and see what you think. A Pennsylvania Dutch triathlon is you have to eat a whole ring of ring bologna.
Oof.
And then
you got to train for that.
You got to stand up and you got to eat a dozen red beet eggs. And then you have to drink a gallon of birch beer.
Wow. Yeah, you got to train for that one. That's something.
It would take training, but you don't have to run or swim or hike or bicycle or any of that stuff. Do you think you could do it?
Oh yeah, we've been training our whole life.
Yeah, I've been training too, but I don't know if I could do it.
It's the foreigners that couldn't keep up with us.
So that's my thought on a Pennsylvania Dutch triathlon. But I'm sure our wonderful viewers out there have good ideas too. So please, in the comment section, let me know what is your idea. What are the 3 events that make up a Pennsylvania Dutch triathlon? Maybe one of the events could be you have to make a certain distance pushing a wheelbarrow full of common ore. Something like that.
Then a quate toss.
And you have to toss a quate. Yeah, something like this. There's tons of possibilities now that I'm thinking about it. Like the Pennsylvania Dutch decathlon.
Do you think we could have the PA Dutch Olympics?
Of course we could. Why couldn't we?
And then all the rings would just be 5 quates?
Yeah, it'd be quates.
5 colored
Or 5
quates.
hex signs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll work on
that.
The
hex sign discus.
Yeah, you toss a hex sign.
See how far you can get it to fly.
If you have
Pitchfork javelin.
let us know what you think would make up
Olympics.
A Pennsylvania Dutch triathlon first, and then if you have events for the Pennsylvania Dutch Olympics that we're gonna get working on, and find a host city and all that stuff, we'll work on that, and we'll be back to you guys at some point in the near future.
Yeah, we're gonna host it in Lancaster.
Till next time, dear friends, send us those questions. info@padutch101.com, and
you heard it from the Dutchman. Until next time,
Macht's gut. If you have a question, why you have to email us at info@padutch101.com.